It's funny. Sometimes the biggest, most profound ideas are hiding right in plain sight. They're tucked away in things we see and use every single day without even thinking about it. Today, we're going to grab one of those simple things and uncover a story that is, well, surprisingly huge.
Yep, this word. Just 4 letters. We all know it, we all use it, but today we're going to put this incredibly common word right under the microscope. And I promise you, by the end of this, you are going to see it in a completely new light.
So let's start with what we already know, or what we think we know. This word feels so simple, so straightforward, but is it really? Okay, here's the definition from the Simple English Wiktionary. Some music with words in verse. Makes sense. It's clear, it's simple, and honestly, it's pretty much exactly what you'd expect. No surprises here, right? This is a definition we all have kicking around in our heads. But let's dig a little deeper. Let's actually break this thing down and look at the anatomy of song as, a piece of language.
Now, this is kind of cool. Just listen to the difference here. In the UK, it's more of a song, but in the US, it's song. It's a really tiny shift in that vowel sound, but it's a clear difference. So even in something this basic, you've got variety.
And grammatically, it's about as standard as it gets. It's a noun, it's countable, you have one song, you have many songs. All very normal stuff. But this is where the ordinary part of our story ends and where things get really, really interesting. Because underneath all this familiar information, there's a kind of hidden code. There's this one little note buried on that dictionary page that completely changes how we should think about this simple 4-letter word. So what is it? What's the big deal? We've looked at the definition, the pronunciation, the grammar. What on earth could possibly make the word song so special? And there it is. Tucked away on that Wiktionary page is this one sentence. Song is on the Basic English 850 list. Whoa. Suddenly, this isn't just some random word anymore. It's a chosen one. It's part of a very deliberate system. So, what exactly is Basic English? That little note just opened a door to a really fascinating piece of linguistic history. Because Basic English isn't just simple English. No, it's a specific, carefully constructed language with a really powerful idea behind it. And this is the magic number, 850. The entire system is built on just 850 core words. The idea was to create a vocabulary that was small enough for pretty much anyone to learn quickly, but still powerful enough to say almost anything you needed to say. And our word, song, made the cut. So here's the official concept. It's a simplified, controlled version of English. It was designed way back in the 1930s by a guy named Charles K. Ogden, who saw it as a tool for the world. At a time of growing global tension, he thought a simple, shared language could help build understanding in business and science everywhere. It was meant to be a universal second language for everyone. And that really gets to the heart of why any of this matters. This wasn't just some academic word game. It was a potential key to unlocking global communication. I mean, just think about it for a second. We live in a world with thousands of different languages. Every time we try to communicate across borders, things get lost in translation, right? Nuances get missed. It's a huge challenge. How do you possibly build a bridge across a divide that wide? Okay, now look at this number, 82. What do you think it represents? Well, this number comes from the exact same dictionary page where our whole journey started. That's right, the single Wiktionary page for the word song exists in 82 different languages. 82 different ways to express the very same core idea. This is the exact problem a system like Basic English was trying to solve. How do you create some common ground in the middle of all that incredible diversity? And that leaves us with a pretty big final thought, doesn't it? We started with just one simple word, song, and we found out it was part of this grand, ambitious idea to connect the entire world. So if a list of just 850 words could be a potential bridge between cultures, it makes you wonder, what other complex things in our world could we simplify to bring people just a little bit closer together? What's the next Basic English just waiting to be discovered?